always have to like do the start like 4 times.
I feel like it's awkward, isn't it? Because like it's just like the initial saying that.
Hello.
Hello, nothing.
Hello.
Empty camera.
It's not empty, I can see my face. I think that makes it worse.
She looks panicked, so I look panicked.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. So there's nothing really in mind for this video apart from I really wanted to finally try out this Wet n Wild palette. I've been sitting on this for like a week and I really want to try it out today. I also want to try out some of those things from my last video, the Revolution video. I just want to like play with them and see if I like them and if I can make my mind up. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So I'm not going to fiff and faff, I'm just pretty much just going to jump straight into it. And I'm going to start off with some eye gel. This is that Hydrating Hyaluronic Eye Gel by Revolution. But I think I like it. I think so. Obviously I think it's going to take a while to see like results, you know what? But I will say that they do feel really nice and hydrated. I'm going to prime first with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So today I think I'm going to mix this possibly ever so slightly with this Natural Collection Hydrating and Radiance foundation. I just got foundation on my t-shirt. I really like this t-shirt. Today I'm going to use a different brush to blend in my foundation. This is just like a flat top brush. I never normally use brushes like this, but I wanted to give it a go. Oh, I actually like the way that this is looking mixed and with this brush. I definitely think that mixing it has given it more coverage. Like, it definitely looks, I think, better than it did yesterday. It's probably a mixture of the mixing and also, you know, if I have a better colour match, it'll like just conceal everything a bit better. I like it though because the finish hasn't changed. It's still really nice and glowy. I'm just going to take my Airbrush Finish Skin Tint by Body Collection. I'm just going to take a little on my hand and grab my brush. I've been putting on way too much recently, so I'm just grabbing some and then like tapping it out on my hand. I'm trying to like press, not swipe or anything, because I don't want to disturb the foundation and make it have like less coverage. My baby hairs are finally growing out, but I just keep seeming to have more and more baby hairs all of the time. And I think it's because my hair is like so fine, so it always is getting like pulled out. Then I'll go in with that concealer from the last video. This is the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiant Under Eye Concealer in the shade C1. I'm trying a new technique today, which is that I want to like not move the concealer around. Like I want to just try and blend it like where I've put it, because I've been watching Nikki tutorials a lot. I've only really just discovered her channel and I really like her. And this was a tip that she said in like one of her videos. So I want to try it. Because she made like a really good point that like you're putting it in specific places and then if you like just blend it everywhere, what was the point of putting it in like the specific place? I'm just going to try that. I'm trying this like reverse contour thing as well. Where like you put concealer like on the edge of your mouth and like it reverse contours. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it. How's the game going?
Okay, I'm thinking I might go kill the T-Rex.
You can't kill the T-Rex.
You were literally telling me to kill the T-Rex.
Not when I'm like filming, because I'm not going to be able to see.
Well, easy.
You're not going to kill the T-Rex, are you? Okay, already I prefer the way my skin is looking today than I did yesterday, which was when I tried this foundation out for the first time. I think mixing it has really helped with the coverage, the colour, everything. I really like the concealer. It's just very like hydrating, very natural. Like it's all really comfortable. Nothing is matte. I just really like it. So then we're going to try the powder out. Sorry if you see me looking over here. Cameron is playing Final Fantasy and he just said he's going to kill the T-Rex, so keeping an eye. Because I don't think he can kill the T-Rex.
Watch. Kill the T-Rex. T-Rex, good stab.
So then I'm going to go with my powder. This is that one from yesterday. The Revolution Light Lavender Loose Setting Powder. Did you kill it? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm using a different brush to set today. I just feel like the first time that you use any product, I don't think you're gonna, like, I feel like you either love it or you just don't like it. But I think the more that you use something, you like, because if it's different, then you have to sort of like get to know how to use it, you know?
Hey, it's like what I always say about music.
What?
You've got to get adjusted to like different sounds. But when you do get adjusted, you're going to look like it even more.
If you don't know, Cameron is a music geek. He's going to start his own YouTube channel soon and he's going to review music. Starting off with Frank Zappa. So if anyone is interested in that, leave us a comment down below because he needs a little push, you know, to get started. Yeah, I already like the way that that powder is looking better today as well. Although I do feel like my eye area looks a bit sort of like greyish, which is a bit strange. It's looking much better today. It's not looking as heavy. You can definitely still see my dark circles like through the concealer, but I personally don't really mind that much. I prefer using the powder with this brush, and I think it just helps as well because I think I didn't maybe have the best base on yesterday because I had to like layer that foundation like 3 times, so obviously I don't think that helps. Then I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in light/medium.
What's not that interesting?
You're not that interesting. Interesting. So in here...
Sorry, that was weird.
What?
Because it's like, you're not that interested. Interesting.
It's
so weird that it's very jarring.
You're jarring.
Ouch.
So in here, I mentioned this yesterday as well, it looked a little like heavy, like right in this area. And I'm wondering if it's actually this e.l.f. powder, because it looked fine. And then I put the e.l.f. powder on and right in here, it started to like look a bit dry and a bit funky. Like, of course it could be the concealer, or it could be the loose setting powder, or it could be this e.l.f. powder. I have been using this e.l.f. powder for a little while, but I think I watched a review that Emily Knoll did, and I think that she mentioned that it like dried her out and stuff, and obviously it can work differently with different products, so that's something I might keep an eye on. I might not use that next time and see if there's a difference and just try and pinpoint what is doing that. But then I'm just going to do my eyebrows quickly, and I'm going to use my new favourite thing, which is this XS Revolution XX Fine Brow. This is like the micro fine definer pencil thing in, I think it was like medium brown or mid brown, something like that. Well, under my eyes is starting to look actually quite dry. It looks like the desert in there. Cameron mentioned yesterday that I think I asked him when we were at the hospital if my eyes looked like they were creasing, and he said they were. I still like that eyebrow pencil as much as I did yesterday. So we'll move on to the eyes, and I already pretty much primed with the concealer that I put on there. So I thought that I would use my Imagination palette to put in a transition shade or something, and then I would use the Wet n Wild palette for the rest, because these are all shimmers in here. I think that's the only thing with the palette, is that I expected it to have a couple of mattes in it, and that I feel like I'm not going to be able to make a look just using that one palette. I am going to have to pull from a different palette, which is like sort of, it's a little bit irritating, but I don't really mind. What are you doing, Brie?
She's growling.
Oh, thank you so much for clarifying that. We'll start off with the shade OK, which is this third one. And I was thinking that I might do like 2 different eyes today, because there's like some greens in the palette, but then there's also like some browns and pinks. So I thought that maybe I could do like a green eye and then maybe like a brownish pink eye. I don't know. We'll see.
I want to see that.
You're not allowed to have a vote here.
I'm agreeing with you.
Not allowed to have a vote. Okay, that is a transition shade all laid down. Now I think I'll go straight into my Wet n Wild palette. I want to start off by using this shade down here. It says Definer, and I'm going to put that sort of on the outer corner of this eye. Ooh, it's nice and dark. No, it is. I was going to say it looks more black than brown, but it's definitely sort of like a chocolatey brown with a couple bits of like gold in it. It's really, really nice. And blend this sort of into the crease a little. And we'll take this shade right above it that says Crease. It's sort of like a nice, like lighter brown, kind of like taupe-ish. It's got some gold shimmers in it. And I'm going to put that like on the centre. I'm going to take it up ever so slightly because I want to try and give the illusion that my crease is a bit higher than it is. Then I'm going to grab this shade right above, which is like this nice pinky sort of colour. I don't know, it's really pretty. And I'm just going to put that like on the inner third of the eye. Oh, that's such a nice colour. Then I'm just going to take this shade up here, this one that says Brow Bone, and I'm going to use that, well, on the brow bone and also in the inner corner. And then I'm going to flick away my fallout. I'm just going to go back into this like middle brown and put that on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the darkest colour. Okay, so that is pretty much the first eye done using 4 of the colours. So we have 4 colours left, so that's pretty perfect. So I'm just going to pretty much like do the same thing on the other eye, but using the different colours. So I'm going to start off with the dark green, which is this one here, which looks beautiful. I've been so excited to try this. Like these greens, I've just been so excited. That's such a nice colour. The gold shimmer doesn't show up as like predominant in it as I thought it would. Then I'm going to take the green above it, the eyelid colour, which I've also been so excited to try because it looks so beautiful. They blend so effortlessly and so nicely. Like that was just so easy. I'm going to take the shade that says Brow Bone up here at the top, and I'm going to put that on like the inner portion of the eye and on the inner corner as well, and probably a little on the brow bone. This is like a more sort of like yellow toned colour. It's really, really nice. To finish that eye off, I'm going to take the shade down here called Definer. It's like a beautiful blue with like a brown sort of like reflect to it. I'm going to run that under the lower lashes. Just blend it all together, even though it doesn't need it because it's just so seamless. Just so easy. I'm just going to take a really small eyeliner brush, go into my darkest brown again, and just wing it a little. And that's pretty much done. And I like both of them. I don't know which one I would actually prefer. The shadows perform so nicely. Like they're such nice colours. They blend so nicely into each other. I feel like they all complement each other as well. It's really, really nice. And I'm just going to go into the yellow toned brow bone one and just try and intensify this a little. I'll use my Hollywood Bronze and Glow by W7, and I'll use this to bronze. And I'll get a blush. I'll just get my Technic Mega Blush palette, and I think I'll just take this lightest one, honestly. Like not a hot pink, just like a nice subtle like baby pink. Then I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to use my Cover FX highlighter in Sunlight because I haven't used this in a while. Yeah, I gotta say my under eyes are looking a little dark still, so I would maybe wanna like go in with an actual corrector before that concealer, or maybe mix it. I've seen a few people that do that. I'm just gonna grab for my Olivia Hale highlighter palette because I just want to like intensify my highlight a little. So I'm gonna grab like a smaller like eyeshadow brush, And I'm gonna go in with this one right here. And I'm just gonna like put this on like the highest points just to like intensify it a little. And then I will set it all with my Revolution Gloss Glow Fix. Just want to bathe in it. And that'll just help everything, like all of the powders, any excess powder, it'll help it all soak in. So while that's doing that, I'll put on a little bit of eyebrow gel. This is just my one from Poundland. And then I suppose I'll do mascara. So I'll curl my lashes quickly. So, Ardell mascara. This is the Ardell Precision Mascara in Ebony. This mascara is so hard. Like, I feel like I just keep bumping everywhere because the formula is like so like wet still, and the brush, like, it doesn't feel like it's gripping my lashes at all, so it just sort of like slides straight off and bumps my lid. Like, it just doesn't feel like anything. Like, you know how some mascaras you get and you can proper like feel it like in there gripping them? It doesn't feel like that. I feel like nothing is coming off. This is definitely not really improved at all with age. Look, they just don't look good. It's like clumping at the, like sticking together at the front. It's just, I'm gonna do some eyeliner quickly. I'm gonna use a brown eyeliner on this side. I did it on the top waterline as well. Then I'm gonna grab, where are you? A white liner for the other side to like open the eye up a bit. I just cleaned up all of that mascara quickly that I bumped. And then I'll move on to the lips, I suppose. But I think at the moment I like the dark one better. So I'm just gonna... What?
That's just so you. Black shirts, black trousers.
It's brown.
Black because it's how I feel inside.
I like black stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna use a lip liner. This is the Essence Stay 8 Hours Lip Liner in the shade 02 Tea Time. I haven't used this in like ages, don't know why. I don't really like using lip liners, I'm not very good at it. Okay, so I just like filled in my whole lips with that. This is actually a really nice lip liner formula. Like, it's really creamy, really easy to work with. So I don't know, I just think I don't really like the colour that much. Like, I'm not really into pinks. I'm gonna grab this one. This is from Primark. It's matte and it is in the shade Thrill Seeker. It smells really nice. It smells like sweets. But this is just sort of like a pinky nude colour. I'm just gonna put that sort of in the centre and try and blend it out. The only thing with this is that like it's kind of like hard. Like it feels like it's like dragging across the lips. Like, it's not very nice and creamy. So then I'm just gonna take on top my I Heart Revolution chocolate lip gloss in Salted Caramel. I don't know if I like the lips that much. Honestly, I probably would have preferred just putting my shimmy on, but I use that in pretty much every video, so I thought that I would try and like mix it up today. Okay, so that is my finished look and my tutorial and kind of review on this little Wet n Wild palette. This is, by the way, in Comfort Zone. I don't know if I said that or not. Yeah, this is how everything looks. Trying them Revolution products from yesterday as well. If you want to see the haul video, where I got this and this, I'll link it below for you. It is the Home Bargains haul. I say that I'll link it below, I actually always forget, so yeah, if I haven't linked it, it's the Home Bargains haul. So yeah, you can check that out if you want. Which side's your favourite? Do you like the green one more, or do you like the smoky one more? Thank you very much for watching and hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing. And yeah, make sure that you like, comment and subscribe if you want to. You know, you don't have to, but yeah, it'd be good. So see you later. Bye.